War leader Grakthul had never met his equal in combat. Standing 3 meters tall with natural armor plating and muscles that could crush starship hull plating, he led the most feared warrior species in known space. The Corvan Dominion had conquered 47 worlds through sheer physical superiority, their warriors capable of tearing through entire armies barehanded. When the Galactic Council requested Corvan assistance in evaluating humanity's military potential, Grakthul saw it as an opportunity for easy glory. These humans were reportedly small, soft creatures from some backwater death world. How dangerous could they possibly be? The meeting was arranged on neutral space station Nexus 7. Grakthul arrived with 50 of his finest warriors, each one a veteran of countless battles, their battle scars proudly displayed across their massive frames. They expected to find cowering diplomats backed by primitive soldiers. Instead, they found 3 humans waiting in the conference room. The first was a woman barely reaching Grakthul's waist, wearing simple military fatigues with a patch reading Colonel Sarah Mitchell, Earth Defense Corps. The second was an older man in civilian clothes, introduced as Professor David Kim, Strategic Studies. The third was a young man who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else, wearing a t-shirt and jeans. "Welcome," Colonel Mitchell said pleasantly. "I understand you wanted to assess our military capabilities?" Grakthul's translator conveyed amusement in his voice. "Indeed, small one. My warriors and I are curious about your species' combat abilities. Perhaps a demonstration." Professor Kim smiled politely. "Of course. Tommy here volunteers at our local community center teaching self-defense to children. He's not even military trained. Would that suffice for a basic demonstration?" The young man, Tommy, looked embarrassed. "Guys, I really don't think." "It's fine," Colonel Mitchell assured him. "Just show them some basic moves." Grakthul's warriors exchanged amused growls. This was their great test. A civilian child instructor against the galaxy's most feared soldiers? "Very well," Grakthul rumbled. "I will personally." He never finished the sentence. Tommy had moved with casual speed that Grakthul's enhanced reflexes couldn't track. One moment the human was standing across the room looking uncomfortable. The next, the 3-meter Corvan war leader was flat on his back with Tommy's hand resting gently on his throat. "Sorry," Tommy said, helping Grakthul to his feet with surprising gentleness. "Reflex action. You moved kind of aggressively and I just reacted." The silence in the room was deafening. Grakthul had been defeated in less than a second by a human who taught recreational classes to younglings. Professor Kim cleared his throat. "Perhaps we should mention that Tommy here is from our recreational combat sports program. Nothing serious, just weekend martial arts for." Stress relief. Our actual military personnel are considerably more capable. Colonel Mitchell nodded. "This is actually our kindergarten-level demonstration. Tommy represents roughly the 15th percentile of civilian human combat ability." Grakthul's warriors were backing toward the door, their natural predator instincts screaming warnings. If this untrained civilian could defeat their greatest champion effortlessly, what could their actual soldiers do? "The 15th percentile?" Grakthul whispered. "Oh yes," Professor Kim said cheerfully. "We have recreational athletes who could probably handle your entire strike force simultaneously. Our actual special forces." He shrugged. "Well, they're classified as strategic weapons by most galactic treaties." Tommy was still looking apologetic. "I really am sorry about that. I coach Little League soccer too, if that makes you feel better. Much less violent." War leader Grakthul, conqueror of 47 worlds, fell to his knees. "The Corvan Dominion formally requests alliance with humanity," he announced. "We offer complete military integration and immediate surrender of autonomous combat operations." His warriors nodded enthusiastically, several already drafting their own surrender documents. Tommy just looked confused. "Did I do something wrong? Because I can teach you guys that throw if you want." It's really not that hard once you get the leverage right.